are now watching. What you gotta do is get into it.
The number you have dialed. Please note, the new number is...
So I'm in my basement. I'm about to start a dialysis treatment. I've been on dialysis for a year now, and I've been doing it in my basement for like 6, 7, 8 months or so at this time. And I've been debating whether I should put this on YouTube, but it's my reality. I'm on dialysis, you know. It's a hard pill to swallow, but I just wanted to show people like what I go through and how tough it is and what you can expect if you get on dialysis. And it's become the norm to me. I gotta do it so much, 3-4 times a week by myself, and you know, it's kind of like normal to me now. It's my life, taking care of myself. But yeah, if you dealing with CKD and the doctor's telling you that you got to take care of your kidney, take care of your kidney. You don't want to be on dialysis. Dialysis requires a lot of attention and a lot of detail, and a lot of hospital visits. If you got lupus, it's a lot of hospital visits and things like that. But I'm gonna just show you a few things that I go through. This is all the equipment I use for dialysis, the machine, the supplies. I got some gloves, some needles, face mask. This is the dialyzer right here. And the sack, I have to get that filled up for every treatment. And it's overwhelming. When I first started dialysis, I was overwhelmed about all the stuff that's required for one simple treatment. And it's not a simple treatment, it's a lot of stuff. I got a heater, I got Wi-Fi, got my phones and stuff connected. This is where I have to sit for 4 hours every treatment. I got my tablet. This is not even my tablet. The tablet came with this dialysis equipment, but it's a lot of stuff. I get equipment dropped off every month. I got my scale. I got to weigh in every treatment to see where my weight at. So it's a lot of stuff involved in dialysis. You see here are the boxes. I got my trash bag. I got all this stuff coming in. It's like I gotta keep stuff organized, and I have to track everything. And this is how I do it. This is my space where I can do my dialysis treatments. And this is the needles and stuff, everything I need for this one treatment right here. As I said, it was overwhelming, but as you do it, you start to get familiar with everything. Before each treatment, I take my standing blood pressure. So that's what I'm doing right now. Next, I take my seated blood pressure. Everything is recorded automatically in the iPad, so there's less work I have to do. No pens and papers needed. I take my temperature too, and I'm taking my temperature here. I take it orally by the mouth, and I record this into the iPad as well. Only got to do this one time. One time is good enough. And by the way, my iPad records all the data, so my weight, my blood pressure, and my temperature, all and other things get recorded in this iPad for every treatment. So I have a port that I've been using since day one, since I've been on dialysis. I've been using this port out of my chest. This is supposed to be temporary. You are at a higher risk of infection if you keep this port. They're training me to do dialysis through my arm, through a fistula. This is not, this is a vein, artery, and it's just like enlarged. I don't know how they do it, but they didn't put nothing in me. This is a fistula. But anyway, I'm transferring my dialysis. This is the way dialysis will work. Through a needle, I gotta stick myself and I gotta do dialysis through my arm. But I'm still learning how to do it this way, but for now I'm doing it through my chest tube. You gotta prep this, you gotta change the bandage, gotta flush the lines, gotta get it ready for dialysis. Of course, I gotta use all this stuff to get me ready for treatment, to perform this treatment. It's a pretty long process. My typical days of dialysis is about 4 hours. 5 hours if you include prep and if you include the time it takes to get done with dialysis. So it's a pretty long day. Now, they call this catheter care. This is the catheter, so I'm going to just do this. I'm probably going to fast forward it, but I'm going to show you some things I got to do with my catheter. Again, I want to stress, this is not treatment time. This is me just prepping myself for dialysis. I'm getting tape ready. You got to use tape to hold the bandages, and you just need the tape to just hold things down. I'm using the tape to tape my tank top towards my chest so it won't move. And yeah, it's just a lot of stuff, a lot of knick-knacky stuff you got to do before treatment. And you see I got my garbage can. You can't see it. It's right there below my left arm. I took my tank top off here because I thought it was getting in the way a little bit, and I'm at home by myself. Really no need for my shirt right here. I got to clean out where the tube is hanging from my chest. I got to clean that area. I'm using alcohol to clean that area and get it nice and clean so a fresh bandage can go here. I clean this area with 2 swabs of that alcohol, and the swab is filled with alcohol, so I do a pretty good job, and I clean that area real good because you don't want to get infected or anything like that. So after the alcohol cleaning, I use iodine swabs to go right over that alcohol, and this is further cleaning, further protection, and this is the protocol. I got to hit this spot 3 times with iodine to make sure I stay clean right there, because you don't want infection. And infection can lead to other diseases which could compound my situation. I have gotten sick from infection before. Don't want to go through that again. I put on my tank top right here because I need my tank top to help me hold more things. I need to put like a tissue up here just in case I get any spills or anything. So that's why I threw the tank top back on. And now I'm putting on a patch that covers this wound. And this patch will stay on to my next treatment. And I'll do the cleaning all over again. There is a good chance you will make a mess. So that's what this is for. I actually call this a pamper. I don't know the real term for this napkin, but you put this on you. So if you spill any blood or anything by mistake, you do have protection. And that's what this is for. Again, I don't know the name of it. I call it a pamper. This is a cloth. This is sterile. It goes over here, so you're really protected. If those tubes drop when the cap come off, you have a risk for infection. It shouldn't be touching your clothes or anything like that. You gotta change gloves constantly because that's what they want you to do. They don't want you passing germs through your body. These tubes are opening to your heart, really. So it's important that you be really clean. As you can see here, I'm cleaning the tubes with alcohol pads. So you clean those real good, and then you suck out the heparin from the last treatment. The heparin is in that tube. I'm pulling that out right here. So you see heparin with a little blood. I took the tube off. the cap off the tube of the blue tube. That's the venous line too. The red line is the arterial, and the blue line is the venous. And so I'm cleaning that real good with alcohol, and then I'm taking out more heparin from the last treatment. I'm pulling it out about 5 milliliters. I think it's called milliliters. After I pull out the heparin, you throw it away. Yeah, so you don't need that old heparin no more, so you just throw it away. This right here is saline. I'm flushing the lines right now, getting them lines clean and ready for treatment. So now I'm doing the venous line, pulling out heparin again, cleaning that line. You gotta clean all the time. And I'm throwing saline back into that line so that line is clear and ready for treatment. Before I can even start dialysis, there's a few more things I gotta do. So I gotta start off with the snapping tap after I did my catheter care. So here I go. Now, unless you read and you do some thorough research, you're not gonna know everything about dialysis. The snapping tap is to prevent air getting in the lines. If air gets in the line at all while you're doing dialysis, you potentially got to start over. You can't get air in the line. So this is a pretty delicate part of dialysis. You got to make sure your lines are prepped. So that's what I'm doing right here. This takes about 10 minutes to do the snapping tap, and you got to make sure you do the right steps or you will have to start over. I done got myself in trouble a few times, especially starting off for not doing this right. This is very delicate. You gotta change the saline bags. This is a tedious process. So it takes weeks. It took weeks for me to learn this, and you have to learn. There's no getting by it. You have to do it like this. Now I can input the numbers I'm gonna need to treat myself doing dialysis. I usually take around 2.5 to 3 ounces of fluid off myself on treatments. Today is gonna be a shorter day, but I think I'm gonna do around 2.5 kilos. Everything is done in kilos in dialysis, so I'm gonna take about 2.5 kilos of fluid off. Okay, now it's time for the hookup. I'm about to hook myself up and then get started with dialysis. Keep in mind, this is about 30 to 40 minutes of prep time. This is pre-dialysis. I haven't started treatment yet. I'm connecting my arterial line right here. I'm keeping stuff clean. You want to stay organized. Keep your gloves on. You want to make sure you do everything right. Then I'm getting my venous line. This is my blue line. I'm going to connect my blue line right here. The blue line has an extra clip because the machine can't tell if your blood is not leaving right. So that's what that clip is for. So it's a lot of intimate things and delicate things you need to know about dialysis. I'm almost ready for treatment right here. Now I'm almost ready. You can open up your clips. There are clips everywhere. You gotta open up those clips so the blood can flow. If the clips are not open, the machine will let you know. You will get warnings from the machine itself. So you can't do nothing wrong. If there's something wrong, the machine will sound off. It will let you know. Right here, I hit the green button. The green button starts the session. My session has officially started. The blood is moving through my lines. Dialysis has officially started. I just had an error message. It was error message 14. I had to do something to the sac, but I resolved it and I'm on dialysis still. By the way, I wanted to show you this iPad. This iPad got all the information on this treatment. It got the time left for this whole treatment. And they got some other numbers that tells me what's going on. I gotta take my blood pressure every 30 minutes during the session. So I got a cuff right here. I'll show you the cuff, but yeah, you just gotta sit. I gotta sit in my chair and wait for my time to pass when I'm on dialysis. And that number is gonna go down every minute ticks by. So, yep, this is dialysis. So if you know me, you familiar with my channel, I still like working out. I still feel like it's changed my body. I still feel good for the most part. I do have my ups and downs. Lupus will put you on a roller coaster. That's the reason I haven't been uploading. It's just so many highs and lows. I'm still responsible for so many things in my life. And now I got this extra burden of dialysis to deal with, but I still work out. I'm gonna show you a few clips of me working out, trying to improve myself. I just think I gotta do the most I can, the best I can to improve my situation. And without a doubt, me exercising and eating fruit and stuff like that helps me on my journey. I'm not as lean as I should be because honestly, I like food. I still believe that I'm in the driver's seat and I can control what I can control. If you want to help my channel, if you want to help me out with my dialysis and you want to see me dropping more videos, because I do got a lot more stuff I want to share and help people out dealing with CKD or dialysis or lupus and the gym. I still believe in working out. I still believe in that you can control your destiny. I believe that this can be reversed by a good, healthy, clean diet. And I still got work to do. If I go all plant-based, I probably can alleviate this condition I have with dialysis. But anyway, I got more to bring you, so hit the subscribe button. Thank you for the people who've been supporting me and sticking in with me through my ups and downs and me not uploading like I should. Stay tuned, hit the subscribe button. It's Justin Parks.